Alrighty. Give me one sec, guys. Alright, guys. We are live here with the draft. I will be going through all the shows and drafting everyone. I'm also going to be putting them into my phone so I know. As well, so I have it in my system as well. We're going to do the SmackDown draft first. Hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. So basically, I don't have a setup or a software on my computer at all for doing a draft. I'm still trying to find something for that because I want to do a draft every now and then, just due to the fact that it would be nice to kind of mix things up a little bit, you know. So I was thinking, like maybe every few years, I'll do a draft. I feel like every year is a little crazy, so I'll do like every few years, I'll do a draft to kind of draft things up, mix things up a little bit. But yeah, so because I'm still going to be trying to find a software I can use that can like kind of randomize superstars, and then whoever is chosen with that random generator will be on whatever show I'm currently picking for. So, but for this one, what we're going to do is we're just going to go down the roster, and I'm just going to be picking random people that I want to put in the draft. Now, I am more of the current, so I don't use anybody that has passed away. I don't use any type of legends really at all. Maybe I'll make appearances with them throughout my, draft, but it's going to be all just your current type superstars. We could even get some NXT call-ups, possibly. But we're going to actually go ahead and start with SmackDown. I do have a SmackDown show tonight, so we're going to be doing a draft with SmackDown first, so we can get that show set up. And then also, because of GFW being canceled, with War Games, all the current champions that were the champions in GFW will transfer to the championships here for WWE. So let's say Wade Barrett, who is the current Intercontinental Champion, let's say that he ended up going to SmackDown. He'll be the SmackDown Intercontinental Champion. Or he'll be the Intercontinental Champion. On Raw, it's the United States Championship. But I do want to keep Wade Barrett as Intercontinental Champion. But let's go ahead and go through this draft. So first off, we have Aaron Alexander. I do want to put him on SmackDown. I think he'll be a good fit for that. He's been kind of out lately due to an injury, but I think he'll be a good fit for SmackDown. So we'll go with Aaron Alexander for SmackDown. We'll also do AJ Styles for SmackDown as well. Let's do Alba Fire for SmackDown. We'll do Alexa Bliss for SmackDown. Let's do Andrew Velzian for SmackDown as well. Let's do Anthony Jushin for SmackDown. Alright, so we got a few right there. I'm going to go ahead and put them into my phone as well. So we have Aaron Alexander, and then we have AJ Styles, and then we're going to have Alba Fire. Alright, and then we'll have Alexa Bliss. Alright, and then we're going to have Andrew Velzian. Alright. And then we're going to have Anthony Jushin. Alright, and then I was thinking about doing Austin Bates as well. Let's do Axiom for SmackDown. Let's go down, let's keep going. Let's do Big E for SmackDown. We'll do Braun Strowman for SmackDown. So we have Austin Bates, and then we have Axiom. And then we have Big E. Then we're going to have Braun Strowman. Alright. So then let's go ahead and let's put in Bronson Reed. Let's do the Creed brothers. They're going to be getting called up from NXT. So congratulations to the Creed brothers. They will be on SmackDown. I will put Julius in there as well when I get to him. But British Creed will be in it too. And then let's do Butch. Let's do Carmella. Let's do Carmelo Hayes. Let's put him on SmackDown. Let's call him up. We'll call him up. Cedric Alexander will be part of it. Chad Gable will also be part of it. Cher's Journey. Let's do her. You know what? Yeah, let's call her. Let's do her on SmackDown. Let's put her on SmackDown. Chris Adonis is going to be on SmackDown. And then let's do Cody Rhodes. What else should we do here? Let's do Dakota Kai as well. We'll put Cora Jade. Donis Trevor. We'll do him on Raw. Let's do... No, not him. Let's do Eddie... no, let's do him on Raw. SmackDown. Actually, no, let's do that Raw. Yeah, let's do her on Raw. So, same with Dakota Kai. Let's put Dakota Kai on Raw. Let's do Gabby Grassi. Let's call up Toxic Attraction. We'll call up Gigi Dolan. Graziano Vinci. We'll do Hunter Haas. Let's do JC Jane. We'll do Jace Williams. Jet Skets. Julius Creed. Kip Sabian. Let's do Laura Di Marcel. Lillian Haas. Liv Morgan. Temporary contract with Marcus Mad Dog Nate. MJF. Oh, speaking of that, I also got to do Austin Theory because he's part of a tag team with them. Alright, MJF. Let's do Mustafa Ali. Okay. Penelope Ford. Let's do Queen Zelina. Raquel Rodriguez. Rhea Ripley. Let's call up Roxanne Perez. We'll call her up. Sakura Saito. Rune Steiner. I think I missed. There's one I wanted to do as well. Jonathan Guzman. I meant to do him too. All right. Then we'll do Sheamus. Rich Holland as well. Let's do Shotzi. Spencer Stevens. Siler Jordan. And I need to do Otis. I forgot about Otis, I think. All right. All right. Taryn. Wade Barrett. Virgil Kent. All right. So that's 55 participants right there, which would be a good start. Now for championships, we're going to have our Intercontinental champion. We're going to transfer Wade Barrett into that because he was our Intercontinental champion in GFW. So we're going to make him Intercontinental champion to start with. The tag team champions, we're going to do as Andrew Velzy and Spencer Stevens, or the Twin Adder. And then the Cruiserweight champion was currently Rune Steiner in GFW, so we're going to make him Cruiserweight champion here. And then the women's champion was Liv Morgan, so we're going to make her the women's champion here as well. The World Championship, we're going to end up having a tournament for it. All right, so that's good for that though. But yeah, that we're going to have a championship tournament for that title. But other than that, we have all our champions for SmackDown. The qualifying matches for the tournament will probably start tonight at SmackDown. So I can go ahead and, because I really want to get a World Champion in there, so we're going to start qualifying matches tonight for a tournament. So, all right. So I think that's good though, as far as that goes. So let's save that. Alright, and then what I gotta do really quick is I want to put them all into my phone. So we started off with Braun Strowman. So then we have Bronson Reed. And then we have Brutus Creed. Let's actually do all the men's in one, and then I'll go and do the female roster. That way I can get a better understanding, a better idea of how big the female roster is. Alright, so Brutus Creed. Then we have Butch. Carmelo. Hayes got called off of NXT. Cedric. Alexander. Chad Gable. Cherish Journey. Chris Adonis. Cody Rhodes. Donis Pivot. Gabby Grassi. Gigi Dolan. Graziano Vinci. Hunter Haas. Jace Williams. Oops. JC Jane. Jets. Scat. Jonathan Gersman. Julius Creed. Kip Fabian. Oh, I forgot about Malachi Black. Malachi Black. Marcus Mad Dog Nate. MJF. Did I do Austin Theory in here? There we go. Alright, so MJF, Mustafa Ali, Otis, Ridge, Holland, Vern, Steiner, Sheamus, Spencer Stevens, Salah Jordan, Virgil Kent, Wade Barrett. Alright, now we can get on the females. Oops. Alright. Let's do Primo roster. Alright, now we can get on the females. So we have Alba Fire, Alexa Bliss, Carmella, Cherish Journey, Cora Jade. Gabby Grassi. Gigi Dolan. Tracy Jane. Laura D. Marceau. Lillian Haas. Liv Morgan. Penelope Ford. Zelina. Raquel Rodriguez. Rhea Ripley. Actually, let's take her out. Roxanne Perez. Sakura Saito. Shotzi. Taryn. Oh no, not Taryn. She's gonna be on Raw. The damage control. All right. So now we have our tag teams. So we have FTW. Well, actually, let's go out of this. We'll save the settings. And we'll get out of this. So we'll go to My Universe, Tag Teams. Alright, so we have Alpha Academy. We have the Brawling Brutes. The Judgment Day. The New Day. Order of the Trin Adder. The Sellouts. And we'll have to put Toxic Attraction back in there as well. But otherwise, that's going to be it for that. And then we'll do our female tag teams. And we'll do... There's not very many yet, but I want to make some more. But right now, I think really all we have is Twisted Sisters. We have Toxic Attraction. And we'll definitely have to make some more, but that's really it for now. Champions. That one is vacant. Intercontinental champion is Wade Barrett. Let me go back to the shows here. SmackDown Tag Team Champions. SmackDown Cruiserweight Champion. And then SmackDown Women's Champion. Alright, perfect. Alright, now it's time to move on to Raw. So we're going to save that. Let's go on to Raw and do that roster. Alright, so for Raw, let's do... We'll do Aaliyah. We'll do Angelo. Let's do Apollo Crews. Let's do Asuka. Let's do Bayley, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Bobby Lashley, Brie Bella, Bryan Danielson. Welcome back to WWE. Charlotte Flair, Christian Cage, Claudio Castagnoli, Commander. Let's put him in NXT. Crystal Steele, Dakota Kai, Damian Priest, Darren Davis, Darren Steele, Dexter Lumis, Dolph Ziggler, Doudrop, Drazik, Drew McIntyre, Eddie England, Edge, Eric, let's do Elias too, Evan Rose, Finn Balor, Giovanni Vinci, Gunther, Indy Hartwell, Isaiah Dyer, Ivar, Io Sky. Just call up JD McDonough. Let's call him up. Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Joe Cool, Johnny Gargano, Karrion Kross. Let's do King Caesar. Let's do LA Knight. Lacey Evans. Ludwig Kaiser. Maurice, Matt Riddle, Max Shields, The Miz, Montez Ford, MVP, Italia, Nikki Bella, Omos, Psycho Killer, R-Truth, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Rick Boogs, Ricochet, Robert Roode, Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, Samuel Davis, Seth Rollins. Did I do Seth Rollins back down? I don't think I did. No. Shayna Baszler, Shelton Benjamin, Shinsuke Nakamura, Solo Sikoa, Sonya Deville, Dijak, Taryn Stephan, Taz O'Neil, Tommaso Ciampa, Tyler Bates, we'll call him up, Tyler Breeze, Wheeler Yuta, Xia Li, that's 82. Alright, so you have our SmackDown roster. Now for the Raw roster. We'll start with the men's roster. So we'll do Angelo, Dawkins, Apollo Crews, Astor for when he debuts. Let's do the men's first. Bobby Lashley, Bryan Danielson, Christian Cage, Claudio Castagnoli, Damian Priest, Darren Davis, Darren Steele, Dexter Loomis, Dolph Ziggler, actually, let's not do Damian Priest. Let's put him on SmackDown. But we'll do Dolph Ziggler. He'll be on SmackDown. Razik, Drew McIntyre, Eddie England, Edge, Elias, Eric, Finn Balor, same thing. That's pretty much SmackDown. Giovanni Vinci, Gunther, Isaiah Dyer, Ivar, JD McDonough, Jay Uso. I said Jay Uso and autocorrect it to Hey Moo. Jay Uso. Stop capitalizing the whole thing. Alright, Jay Uso. Jimmy Uso. Joe Cool. Johnny Gargano. Karrion Kross. I would not mind that at all. That would be pretty awesome. That would be pretty awesome. We'll do King Caesar. L.A. Knight. Ludwig Kaiser. And then we'll do Matt Riddle. Max Shields. The Miz, Montez Ford. I would like to see JD get called up because he deserves it. I would definitely like to see Roxanne Perez get called up because she deserves it too. They both deserve to get called up. So I really hope they do. Zoe Stark should be a good fit for SmackDown. Yep. And she's ready. I feel like she's ready. She's done really, really good. I feel like she's ready. MVP. I definitely will be watching tonight. Because I think, isn't tonight the draft? Now thinking about it, I think tonight's actually the draft. Or at least night one of the draft. I know there's usually like 2 nights. But I think tonight's night 1. Either way, I'll be watching SmackDown tonight. Or the draft or whatever. And then we have R-Truth, Randy Orton. She's almost ready, but I feel like a little more time in NXT for her, I feel like would be a lot better. Because I feel like if she gets more time in NXT, she can really develop herself more, and then she can really become something. I can definitely see her as a future champion. But I would like to see her as NXT Women's Champion, if she can get at least a decent run with that before going to the main roster, and then maybe after her run with that, maybe she'll definitely be ready for the main roster at that point. So I'd say another year, and within that year, maybe have her be the NXT Women's Champion for a little bit during that year, and then next year, or whenever they do the draft again, or just next year, they can just call her up. But yeah, I feel like another year in NXT would be better for her. Rey Mysterio, Rick Boogs. I typed in Rick Boogs and it auto-corrected to Rick Boobs. I'm sorry, Bugs. I'm sorry. Yeah, they really did. They really did. She should have been champion. I mean, she really deserves it. Because here's the thing about her. Like, when she first came in, when I saw that her gimmick was going to be kind of like Daddy's Rich Girl or something, I was like, oh gosh, not one of these people, right? I was like, this is going to suck. She's going to suck. I'm not going to like her. She's going to be that spoiled brat that everyone hates. I was like, oh, it's going to suck. But honestly, I've been really impressed by her. She's really grown on me. So I'm actually Tiffany. I'm a fan of her. I like what she's been doing. I really do like what she's been doing. No, it doesn't. It's just natural, and she is really good. She really is. She's really grown on me. So I would like to see her definitely in the main roster, but I do feel like another year would be good for her. And yeah, she definitely has started the mic. She's done really good, and doing it even more and more and more, she'll be even better and better. It feels like she gets better every single time she's on the mic. So, she definitely does, I will say, she definitely does have a future. She really has a future in this company. We'll do Sami Zayn. I can't wait till the DLC comes out with her. I can't remember what DLC, if that was the next... Oh, I think that's the next DLC coming out this coming month. Because I think it's Pretty Deadly, which I can't wait to play as Lem. I think it's Lem, and then I think it's Tiffany Stratton as well. I believe it's in that same DLC, if I'm not mistaken. I can't wait to play as her. I'll have her in NXT, because she's kind of new, so I'll have her in NXT on my Universe mode as well. You know what? Liv Morgan versus Tiffany Stratton, I think, would actually be a really good feud. I think that would actually be a really awesome feud. I'd be invested into that. I'd definitely be invested into that. We'll do Seth Rollins. Shelton Benjamin. I'd also like to see Toxic Attraction get called up too. Oh, what am I thinking? Never mind. They're not even together anymore. Never mind. And then somehow the draft just brings them back together like nothing ever happened. Like we haven't seen that before. You know how many times we've seen that where like they cancel the tag team, and then they had the draft coming up in like weeks later, and then they get back together and all of a sudden everything's fine and dandy. Yeah, like we haven't seen that before. So you never know, I guess. That would be awesome. That would be really cool. I'd like to see that. I wish Damage Control just would get used better because they put Damage Control together, Io Sky, Dakota Kai, and Bayley. They put them together, and they just haven't really done much with them. They've been making them lose a lot, lose their championships. Besides being tag team champions, they just haven't really done too much, and they've been on the losing thing, going downhill. And I feel like doing this draft somewhere they're going to end up breaking them up, which is going to kind of suck because I was really invested into that team. I really liked it, so I'm kind of hoping that they stick together and maybe get another big push or something. I'm not really sure, but they're still an underrated tag team. They really are. And the Creed Brothers is another one I would want to get called up because they've been in NXT for a while, so I feel like they're ready. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe, aren't the Creed Brothers also former NXT Tag Team Champions? I think they had Tag Team Championship run, unless I'm just thinking about my Universe mode, because I had them as Tag Team Champions for over a year in my Universe. But other than that, in real life, I think they were former Tag Team Champions for NXT, if I'm not mistaken. We'll do T-Boy, which I still hate that name. I wish they would have just kept the Dijakovic one, but whatever. Terrence, Stefan, Titus O'Neil, which I will be utilizing Titus O'Neil. And we'll do Tommaso Ciampa. Tyler Bate getting called up as well. Stevie Turner's another one I really like a lot. I kind of like her. I like her character too. I think she's cool. I think she's awesome. And I would like to see more of her. Another one I really want to see more of, which they're kind of starting to show more of, is Lyra Valkyrie. Lyra Valkyrie is... I really like her character a lot. I like her entrance a lot. I think she could really become something big if they just utilize her right. So she's another one I would like to see more of. Alright, now let's do the female roster of Raw. There's quite a bit here as well. Yeah, Lyra, she's one of my favorites. From the few times that I've seen her, and I've seen her quite a few in NXT UK as well, but for the few times that she competed in NXT, I really do like her character a lot, so I would like to see more of her too. She's underrated. She's very underrated. And she is a hard ground fighter. And she has a really awesome arsenal too. Like, her moves are really cool, so I would like to see more of her. I get really hyped up every single time I hear her music play and her theme song and stuff like that. I get really hyped up. I'm like, yes, let's do this. She just brings really awesome vibes going into the ring. I definitely hope she stays in WWE for a while. I hope she stays in, goes to the main roster, does her thing there at some point. I really want her to stay in, and not only because of that, but I want her to stay in too because I really want to play as her in this game. So if if she stays in and they start utilizing her and she gets a really good push or whatever, then I feel like that she could be in 2K24. Especially if she goes to the main roster, let's say. But then again, she does need more time in NXT, so I don't know if she'll come to the main roster pretty soon. It could be another year or so. But I would like her, if she is still in NXT. Hey, how's it going, Kennedy? Welcome, welcome. If she is still in NXT by the time 2K24 is getting released or getting out or whatever, then hopefully she's one of the ones they pick to put in the game for NXT roster. Because I would like to play as her in this game too. How's it going, Kennedy? Welcome, welcome. So, Jonathan Gersman, just to let you know, he is on a temporary contract. I know you want to be in Prestige Wrestling when that airs. So he is going to be in a temporary contract, but he is going to be competing on SmackDown temporarily. So he'll be competing on SmackDown until Prestige Wrestling airs and premieres. But because he's on the temporary contract, he won't go for any type of championship. So he'll be doing his thing, but he won't be he won't be going for any championships until it'll be a temporary contract. But he will be competing on SmackDown temporarily. Oh, why did I put? I already have Bobby Lashley, Bianca Belair. Oh yeah, SmackDown. Honestly, was always my favorite show. Out of all the shows, SmackDown was always my favorite, especially during the early time of SmackDown. It was just so good. I was always so hyped for SmackDown. Charlotte Flair is going to be on Raw as well. So right now, I'm just putting in the women's division on my phone. I wouldn't really like that. He is, I know they haven't really used him too much because he's had like some personal issues, which is understandable. But despite all of that and what he's actually done, he's way past NXT, to be honest. Now, NXT is a good show. It's not like the Black and Gold brand like it used to be, it was like really good. But it's still good. It's still decent. But I feel like Bray Wyatt is way past that. He is just really, really good, and I feel like he's just better off on the main roster. I mean, he's good, he doesn't really need that type of show anymore. So I would want him to stay on the main roster. Got Evelyn Rose. And then we'll have Indy Hartwell. I remember that, and he's done really good too. He's done really good. And I do like his theme song, but I like his older theme songs better. His new theme song started kind of, I started being okay with it, but I do prefer his older theme songs. Yes, Dana Brooke should go back to NXT, kind of regroup herself. Akira Tozawa should as well. They should both go back to regroup themselves. I will be having Dana Brooke in NXT on my Universe mode as well, so that's why I didn't choose her for either show, because she will be on NXT. I'm going to keep Lem in NXT for a little bit just because I want to do more with them on NXT, and then also I need more female superstars because I've called up a couple tag teams in the female division from NXT, so I want to keep Lem as well so I can keep that female division live. So I'm going to keep Lem on NXT. Lacey Evans. And then we'll do Maurice. And then we'll do Natalia. We're gonna have a pretty good roster here. I like the way this is turning out. Oh, really? Oh. Well, I mean, I guess maybe we'll find out at some point, but... Shayna Baszler. Sonya Deville. Tamina. You got Taryn. Xia Li. Okay. And then we're going to have our tag teams for Raw. Yeah, she would. She would. And she's another one that can, she needs to go back as well. So all of those titles we're going to have tournaments for. So there's not going to be any champions right now for Raw. Yeah, she kind of needs to go back to NXT as well, kind of do some more stuff with her. Get her back, get her back and regroup her again. Totally agree with that. Alright, so we have them. So then we're going to have Blackpool Combat Club. I'm going to do that in a different one. We have the Hurt Business. Then we have Imperium. Los Lotharios. I don't think she's going to go back to NXT, honestly. She's too good. And there's still a lot for her to do on the main roster, too. Serve. The Viking Raiders. Alright. Then we have female tag teams. We'll have Damage Control. I really hope that I don't really know too much about Aaliyah. Aaliyah can go back to NXT. Shotzi, I definitely don't want her to go. I want her to stay in WWE. I don't want her getting released. I would hate for that to happen. Alright. Alright. We have a pretty good roster going on here. For tag teams, there was something I was going to do here. The New Day. That's right. Okay. So one thing I got to do as well is for NSO SmackDown. I have the New Day in there, but I forgot to add Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. I think. I forgot to. Yeah, but I really do want her. I want to see her stay in WWE, though. Alright. I think we're good now, as far as that goes. So I'm going to add them into the SmackDown roster. Kofi Kingston. And then Xavier Woods. There we go. That would be really awesome, actually. I could definitely see that. Alright, I think we are good, though. I think that's pretty much it for the roster. 56, 79, so there is a little bit more on Raw, but SmackDown still has a pretty good, decent roster as well. Champions, they got transfers from GFW over to SmackDown. We have Wade Barrett as the Intercontinental Champion, Order of the Twin Adder as the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, and then we have Rune Steiner as the SmackDown Cruiserweight Champion. Liv Morgan is the SmackDown Women's Champion. Yes, that's how we do it. Alright, that was good. Alright guys, well, that is all for this draft. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will have SmackDown going on tonight. So I will see you all tonight. Have a good one, guys. Have you created? No, and I don't think I'll be using it. I mean, it looks alright, but I don't think I'll be using it. What I will actually go ahead and do before I do leave is I will show you guys a closer look at the championships that I will be using for my universe mode. So, we're going to start with the World Heavyweight Championship. So here's the World Heavyweight Championship. We're going to be using this one as well. This is a pretty awesome title. It has the WWE logo on it. It says World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion on it. So yeah, we're going to be using that one. And this one, I think I have this one set for... Is that one set for Raw? I have to remember which one I have that set for. But then we're going to have this one. This one, actually, I think is the one set for SmackDown. I think the other one's set for Raw. But it's the Undisputed Universal Championship. So I just add some gold into the back instead of just having that black, just to make it a little more, I guess, lively. And then we have our SmackDown Tag Team Championships, which I think looks pretty awesome. Does have some nice shine to it as well. It has some nice shine to it. And then we're going to have a SmackDown Cruiserweight Championship. Again, it does have shine to it, but that's going to be our Cruiserweight Championship for SmackDown. And then we're going to have our Raw Tag Team Championships. So it's pretty much the same thing, but it's red instead of blue. And we have our Raw Cruiserweight Championship. Same thing, but it's red. Pro Wrestling World Cup Championship. I'm going to be making this a little bit better looking, but this title right here is currently owned by Jonathan Gersman, and it's the Pro Wrestling World Cup Championship. So this title right here can be defended anywhere in the world at any time against any opponent who wishes to challenge the current champion. If that champion loses and it's won by, let's say, Okada, who's in New Japan Pro Wrestling, then this title will go to New Japan Pro Wrestling. So it will travel the world, depending on who the champion is. Currently, it's held by Jonathan Gersman, who will be temporarily on SmackDown. But those are the titles that I'll currently be using. And then also, we'll have the Raw Women's Championship, the SmackDown Women's Championship, which I'll keep the same design for those. I gotta remember which one I have for which show though, for the Raw titles. So for Raw, it's gonna be the World Heavyweight Championship, and the SmackDown is gonna be the Undisputed Universal Championship. Yeah, that's right. And then we have the Intercontinental Championship, and then the United States Championship. But yeah, anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like to content videos, and I will see you all in the next one.